said she's got a thing.
I got a thing.
Thank you.
Okay, let's do this, Nancy.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to see you guys, to really see you. Who has something exciting to share? What's been going on this week that you'd like to crow about, Mary Kay or otherwise? Share something fabulous. A blessing.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Sorry, I muted myself first. Okay, as many of you know, Randy is a police officer, and with a lot of things going on, he got pulled onto 12s and was working the last 8 days, but he is finally able to go back to his regular schedule, and tonight is his first night off in over a week. So I am blessed to be here with you ladies, but I really can't wait to go back and spend time with him, because I feel like I didn't see him for quite a few days, because he would come in the door as I was leaving, literally, and vice versa when I got home. So, yay.
Yes, thank God for that. And we're glad that he's safe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, tell him thank you.
Yes, tell him thank you. This has not been a good season, well, for anyone, but especially for our great police officers.
Yes,
Right.
I agree.
Yes,
Prayers
I will
to
make
him,
sure to
for
pass
sure.
on the word.
Yeah, prayers for his safety, and that he will continue to serve and protect and be protected. So, yeah, yay. Who else?
I have something. Sorry, Ruth. Just like Alana, I am you first. So, it may sound like it's like a bad thing, but it's really not. So, I quit my job, working at the hospital, because I thought I was going to go home for the summer. And with that plan being changed, I did have to come back to Alabama to do clinicals, and I really didn't want to go back to my old job, because, I mean, if I'm being honest, I kind of wasn't really that happy. So I just didn't go back, and I had applied for my temporary license to be a licensed practical nurse. Well, that license has yet to come, and it's going on a month. So that's kind of not a good thing, but I did have to close my photography business. I did have to dissolve that for the benefit of me getting unemployment, which would be a really good thing, because one of my things that I had proclaimed before I got into nursing school was I didn't want to pay for nursing school at all, and I'm not, and I did not want to work. And so this allows that to come into fruition, even if it's for all of this semester and half of the next semester. So I know that all sounds like 90% bad and like 5% good and then 5% other, but it's really a good thing, because it allows me to have an extremely flexible schedule. It allows me to study a little bit more. And if I'm being honest, it allows me to do Mary Kay a lot more than I probably should be doing. So I did dissolve my business today. I thought I was going to have to pay a certain pretty penny to dissolve my business, and I didn't have to pay anything. So
nice.
that is also a really good thing. And now I'm just hoping that my appointment will go through. If it doesn't go through this week, I'm hoping that it goes through next week.
That's good. God works all things together for good for those that serve him. And so what we think is bad oftentimes is God's perfect plan for us. So we're going to claim that for you. Ruth, I know you had something.
Yeah, actually, going on the same line as someone who's in the medical field. And you were the one, Jazz, that had kind of brought to all of us that idea about blessings unto others. And so I in my family, I have 2 sisters and I have 2 sister-in-laws that are in the medical field. And one in particular sister-in-law, she's really one works in private, so it's a one-on-one type of thing, where the other sister-in-law works in public. And she's a very giving person. And so her birthday was this past week. And so I surprised her with doing a whole themed party of her favorite which was Friends. And I'll send some pictures to Nancy. She could pass them on. But I did all these little things that are specific to Friends, and all the foods that were related to the show and everything. And she was just blown away. And we brought her to the house. She thought it was just a fun game night we were having. And so when she walked in, we pressed on the music of the theme from Friends and everything. And she was just like in shock. And I just told her, I said, I just want to say thank you for being such a giving person, because you're always giving to everybody else. And we want to say thank you for what you do for others, you know, including the family, but also for others in the field out there. And so she was really in shock. But it was just really fun. And it was such a joy to be able to be a blessing to someone's life. And so that was like the bless forward type of thing. And so for us, that was a really fun, that was a fun night.
That's
so, yeah.
cool. She does beautiful parties. I'm like, I want a party and I want her to surprise me. I know when you tell somebody you want it, it's no longer a surprise, but I'll pretend. I know it was beautiful, and I know you blessed her big time, big time. That's cool. Anybody else? Anyone? Okay. Well, we're going to move on into our main topic. Girl, Christy, take us through the calendar. Tell us what we got coming up, what we're going to do that's fun and exciting, and how we are going to persevere, grow our business, and be a blessing to others in this season.
I am so excited about this. I'll just share with you guys, I got to see my mama and my daddy this weekend for the first time since Christmas Day. So that was a lot of fun. And I didn't really have to share them with all of my other siblings. I kind of had them to myself. So that was really special. So that was a lot of fun. So, but our calendar, and I know Nancy's is also posted on her Facebook group page too, but you guys, we really want you to tap in to the calendar, because there is an opportunity 6 days a week that you can tap into. And don't think that me and Nancy are working 6 days a week, because we are not. We did not sign up to work 6 days a week. We love y'all, but we do not work 6 days a week. So, but we really kind of have divided and conquered. And so we've got, of course, the Mix and Mask every Tuesday night. And that is, you know, our regular time-wise line, plus charcoal mask and microdermabrasion. And so that's super simple. Wednesdays, the happy hour at noon, that it's the same thing. It's just called something different. It is the same thing. Now we do have the Hydra session, and Nancy, I think you and your unit are doing a Hydra session Thursday, and me and my unit are doing the Peek into Pink on Thursday.
The following week.
Okay, we are doing a Peek into Pink with my unit on Thursday.
Right. And the following week, we're doing a Hydra session.
Perfect.
I have a personal class on Thursday.
Okay, good.
One of my new people.
Because I was like, wait a minute, I want to invite you to the Hydra session. Okay.
No, the Hydra session is on the calendar. I left it the same, and I'm working with my new people personally on the following Thursday.
That sounds great. That sounds great. So a couple of little things. This coming Thursday, our unit is doing something a little separate. I think Nancy's going to, you know, do something separate with her unit on a couple of Saturday or a couple of Thursdays too. Beginning on Saturday, the 20th, we moved we kind of did some things different with our beauty experience. So the Mix and Mask that we typically do at 10 a.m., we've moved it up an hour. So it's actually at 9 a.m. And the reason we did this, and actually Nancy and I always, when we have worked together in Mobile, our first appointment on Saturday morning was always at 9 o'clock. And so I really feel like that now that the weather is nice and people have been cooped up for months on end, people want to get outside. They want to go to the beach. They want to go to the pool. They want to go to the river. They just want to be out of the house. And so we need to accommodate that. So that's the reason we moved that up to a 9 a.m. Now we did go ahead and add a 10:30 glam session also to follow that up with. And so when you're inviting people to the glamour session, I would allow that to be a second appointment. So, and then like the The pick collage is called Wake Up and Make Up. So if you're looking for that, that's what that's called. And in the notes section or the comment section of our calendar, you're going to find all of the supplies that you need for each of the events. The other thing that we really ask you guys to do is just to fill out that RSVP form. And I know we've talked about it before, but it just helps us to know who all's going to be on with us, how to prepare, and if you want to be on the agenda. And sometimes we're going to put you on the agenda even if you don't want to be on the agenda. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. I'm going to be honest with you, because here is the deal, you guys. It is mine and Nancy's job to train you, to empower you, and sort of push you out of the nest. You're not like pushed out of the nest, but we want you to be able to go out there and do it on your own. And we believe that every single one of you can do it, totally do it. So like, you know, Cindy, if you're like saying, hey, I'm going to be on Saturday, I'm like, all right, well, you're going to be on the agenda and this is what you're going to talk about. And so it just empowers you. And I know that the first time I did that to Jazz, she's like, whoa, I'm not ready for this. But as soon as as soon as she did it, like, I think, it was like we lit a fire in her. And so it's not been the same ever since. And so I'm glad that we did that. So that's why we want you guys to fill out that RSVP form, because we want you to be involved. And we want your guests to see how amazing you are. And we want you to feel that empowerment. So we want to do that for you guys. So that's the calendar of events and the RSVP form if you have any questions about any of it. But like, if you want to be involved in something every single day of the week, then let's make it happen. This is the month to do it. So, Nancy?
Can you let me share the screen?
Yes, absolutely.
Please. I'm just so techie.
She is.
A month ago, guys, I didn't even know how to do this. I just love it that we're never done learning. Okay, ladies, I'm going to share the amazing sale that Mary Kay is doing. I'm so, okay, why is it not sharing? Okay, here we go. All right, this is what is happening right now from Mary Kay. I'm sure you guys are all aware of it, but Mary Kay is offering 60% off for all skincare. So if you look at this little flyer that I have here, it's in our newsletter. Regular wholesale for the Ultimate Miracle Set is $82.50. It's only costing you $66. I'm not going to go through list by list. They are only allowing you to have 2 clear proof sets just because of the amount that have been manufactured. We're still dealing with the delay in production, because when Mary Kay put everything on hold and made the hand sanitizers, it stopped production of everything. So I guess the beauty of that, I love, like Jazz, let's turn lemonade or lemons into lemonade. The beauty of that is that everything you're going to be getting is hot off the press and fresh. So that's good. It's not been sitting on the shelf long, but they are offering us an amazing, amazing savings. I personally am going to pass this on to my clients, but it's totally up to you. You can keep that extra 10% for yourself, or you can create a program to pass that on to your clients. But earning 60%, it is kind of a no-brainer that now would be the time to get some skincare sets for the future. Also, they are a limit of 13. So if you are just totally sold on the 3D, you can only get 13 sets. So don't think you're going to get 30 of them, because you're not. And you do pay full retail tax. So if the original price is 110, you are going to pay tax on 110, because when Mary Kay pays the city, state, and the county, they pay on what the retail would be, not on what your discount is. Okay. So I think it's very exciting. And here at the bottom, I do want to reiterate that you must be active to take advantage of this. So if you are in inactive status, which I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but if your team members are asking about it, they need to be active, and then customer delivery service and my customers will ship it for them, as well as give you the opportunity to take advantage of that. But if they are inactive, ordering $50 or 2 sets is not going to work. But if they order $225 and become active with it, then it counts. Does that make sense? Thumbs up? Okay. All right. I'm done with that, my dear. Back to you. You're muted. You're muted, girl. You're muted.
Yes, I am muted.
All of that excitement and that beautiful face and everything you were saying, we missed.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I had to go grab something really quick.
Christy just put there, in my 18 years, I never had 60%, me neither. 27 years, we've never gotten 60% off. I just feel like they are being so gracious to us right now because of everything that we've put up with, which is pretty minor in the big scope of things on our end. And Mary Kay is just making sure that we know how much they appreciate us and what we've continued to do in the midst of this crisis. And so the fact that instead of saying, oh, we're not making as much, we need to make more, they're like, you guys are still in the field doing your thing, let us help you. So I'm just very grateful to Mary Kay.
I think so too. I think they are absolutely blown away by what we've done. Like, we've had a couple of record-breaking months, and I am seeing people have record-breaking months. So the future is so bright, you guys. You are in the right place at the right time.
We had one of our best months last month.
Yay! Are y'all excited about this Kate Spade handbag? So cute. So it's all wrapped up. So cute. I love this little thing. It's a great little crossbody. It's got a little pocket on the inside. It's just great. Huh?
Thank you. There we go.
Mm-hmm. So it's perfect. Like, your phone will fit in there, your key will fit in there, and just, you know, a small little wallet. So who's excited about this little bag right here? This is the $100 day bag. So what you do with this is every time that you have a $100 day, I want you to take a picture of your sales tickets. It might just be one sales ticket. Like, Alana had one sales ticket today and it was a $100 day. Or it could be multiple sales tickets. And so just take a picture of it and say, hey, I am celebrating a $100 day today. And I have a whiteboard over here in front of my desk. And every time I see that pop up on Facebook, I'm making a little note of, it'll say Alana, and it'll have the day of the $100 day. So let's just say, for example, this coming Saturday, my unit is doing a grand day. And our goal is to all sell $1,000 on Saturday. So what if you sell $1,000 in one day? You get 10 entries into the drawing for the Kate Spade handbag. So it's not just one. So just know, let me know. Like, I had a $500 day. So your name goes in 5 times. So are y'all excited about that? I love this Kate Spade handbag. So somebody's got to win, and it can't be me or Nancy. So, and just so you guys know, there will be one given away for my unit and one given away for Nancy's unit. We are not splitting the bag. So every, you know, there's one for each unit. So not splitting it in half. So that is what we are super excited about. And I've actually asked Alana to share with you guys about, about the sharing challenge.
Okay, yes. You know what? Can I share the screen?
Yes, you can. I think I've got it set up for all of us to share tonight.
Okay. Because, you know, I was just going to pull up your cute little flyer. I want that bag. It's on, Jazz. It's on. Friendly competition. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and see if I can pull this up. Can you guys all see that? That's thumbs up. Cool. Okay. So for the month of June, every time that we hold a sharing appointment with Christy or have guests attend a Peek into Pink event, your name will be entered into the drawing. I'm assuming, and I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm sure Christy has our names up on a whiteboard, and it will go exactly like the $100 days will. So that's how that's going to go. We do have to hit 20 shares in order to have this like actually happen. The consultant with the most qualified new consultants added will receive a really super cute Kate Spade necklace. I know Jazz and I have been, challenging each other ever since we saw the really cute picture of the necklace itself. So we're gonna see how many. We're gonna have at least 20 shares within this month. And a huge reason why is I'm gonna pivot into a little bit more of sharing, and I think I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so that way you guys can just all see me. A fan freaking tastic reason to share this month is the Rocket and Red Challenge. Do you want to be in your red jacket? Right? You can nod your head, you can put some thumbs up, whatever, right? Why wouldn't you want to be in your red jacket? I will tell you this. The red jacket is a really amazing and special place to be at in our company. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to move up into the suits, but red jacket is a really special place because there are, like for me, the benefits of the red jacket are not just the bonuses, which I will go into, but the benefits are like, you do get a little bit more recognition if you're that girl. You know, people notice you, people see you in that red jacket. It's like, it's something special. You get a little bit more time with the leaders. You get a little bit extra training. You get a little bit extra care because they're trying to mold you into basically like, you know, coming into what they are doing, right? They're also like, it's a great place to be at if you aren't sure if you're ready for leadership, because you can totally baby step it. You don't have to take 100% full responsibility as a red jacket. You don't, like, if that's your fear keeping you from being red jacket, like you're like, I don't know if I can lead people. Let me tell you, it's not like you don't have to take it all. You can take what little bit you want. Between Christy, my experience has been with Christy, but I know Nancy, I'm sure you are exactly the same. Christy was 100% over my team until I said, okay, can I take this part? Okay, can I take this part? Okay, now I want to take it, like, give me more, give me more, give me more. So I love that. I got to baby step my way into leadership and learn and grow and still rely on Christy when I need to, but also rely on myself. Like knowing that I can do that, reaching out to everybody else. I also love that I was seriously afraid that red jacket would mean more work. But what I found was you have to lead by example. So if you're out there working, all you have to do is invite your team members to do the same exact thing with you. And guess what that means? It means help. It means that you don't have to do it all by yourself. So it's actually a little less work. You get to share the load with people. You're allowing them to grow themselves and you're taking a little bit off of your plate. So, and it's, yes, and yeah, I just saw that pop up. Way more fun when you have other people around with you. It's so much more fun. Like Jazz and I working together over the weekend. That was so much fun. So like, it's just that's all you have to do. If you're working, invite them with you. It's not really that much more work. It's probably less work. So those are the benefits that I found of being in my red jacket. And, you know, I was talking to National Sales Director Brittany Wirt before, like probably literally before coronavirus hit, because she came to Alabama and did some big training with us. And she asked me, what is different when she put out all of her challenges like she does when she does her trainings? And I said, you know, what is different this time is that I've been in my red jacket for an entire year and I never lost my red jacket. And I never thought that that would be possible because I've seen people get in and run out and get in and come out and get in and come out. So to me, having been able to hold that position for that long, like, did I want to hold it that long? No, because I wanted to be higher, but it's okay. It just proved to me that I can, as long as I'm still working, as long as I remain patient and consistent, that everything that I want is going to just continue to work together, to come together. And it's just, it's going to work. If I can keep my red jacket and not fall out of it, I can get into my director suit and not fall out of it. And it just gave me that time and consistency to prove that to myself, because I was the biggest skeptic. Period. Yes. Okay. So yeah, that is like the benefits, the bonuses. I mean, every time you add a qualified team member, you get, the company pays us extra love, $50, sometimes 100. That's how I made 300 last month. That was amazing. That is going to help me fix my car this month, by the way. Every time it goes to my freaking car. I need to earn the car. But anyways, yes, I need to earn the car. So like the bonuses, the love checks for just helping your team members grow. They're doing the work and the company's paying you. That's just such a blessing, ladies, just for passing it on. So pass it on. If you love this company, pass that love on, pass that passion on, share it. Somebody else needs it. I promise. Yes. Okay. I lost who's coming next. I think it's coming up. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
You're going to talk about stars.
Star.
Oh, wait, it's still me, isn't it? I just got it pulled up. Sorry. Okay. I got so super passionate about that. Sorry. Okay, ladies. So we have 7 days. We have 1 week until the end of the star quarter. Who is hitting star? Who's making yes? I am the highest star I've ever been. I'm having such a powerful year. I'm so excited. I hope I don't give anybody a seizure. I'm gonna be like shaking. I'm so freaking excited. Finish your star, finish your star, finish your star. One, I've gotten random customers from being a star. That's so awesome. People find me. I've gotten team members from being a star because people find me because I'm up higher on that list. And I have a picture on my website, not their canned image, not a flower or something. Be a star, be a star, be a star. There are no drawbacks to being a star. You get things that you normally otherwise wouldn't waste your money on. Randy loves it because he never has to buy me jewelry. I got my first free immersion blender that I was always like, ooh, you know what? That's on my Pampered Chef wish list forever and ever and ever. I was never actually going to buy it because, man, I have so many other things I can put my money to. But I got an immersion blender from Mary Kay. I got some new luggage from Mary Kay. You know, that, what is wrong with being a star, right? I love that. I love that. I am, for the very first time, an Emerald Star. By the way, my husband really likes the idea of that 4-person river tube. Who'd have thunk? Because I was like, would we ever use that? And he was like, let's do it. I'm like, okay, you put up with me doing all my Mary Kay stuff. We might as well, right? Yes, I actually really want those aviator sunglasses as you're moving your stuff around. That is, when I get into diamond, that's what I'm getting.
Already done that.
Or, Randy really wants me to shoot for the TV. So all of these different prizes, how amazing is that? A grill, these are hundreds of dollars of stuff that you don't have to purchase for yourself, right? Get into your star. Set a daily selling goal. How far away are you from what you want? Are you $100? Are you $1,000 away from hitting your star, right? Set a daily goal. Break it down into bite-sized pieces, right? If you are, say you're $700 away, sell $100 a day. Sell a miracle set a day. Put it by your doorstep, like the old-fashioned way. Put it by your doorstep and say, I am not finished until I sell this, right? Participate for our unit. Participate in the $1,000 day. You'll hit it. Even if you don't hit the $1,000, sometimes you earned way more than you originally thought you would. My first $1,000 day, I was scared to death. but I hit way more than I really thought. Like I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, but I'm not even going to sell $500. Nobody wants all that kind of stuff. But I exceeded it because I tried. Because I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. So do it. Just do it, do it, do it. Do it now, do it now, do it now. Right? If you need some ideas, if you aren't going to do the $1,000 a day, do a 24 and 24 challenge. Do a couple of them. Demo some satin hands or some microdermabrasion at work. I have like an entire list of things if you really want some stuff. Christy, I know, has an entire list of things. Nancy has an entire list of things. I've done like extreme sale, like help me hit this goal, pay my cost. All I want to do is hit star. I've hit my like how much money I want to make this month. Help me hit my star. And they're like, ooh, sweet, I get your discount. Okay. I'm not saying that you have to do that, but it's an option, right? We are our own business owners. So ask your leaders, ask everybody, ask anybody, what is a good challenge you can do? What is your goal? I know not everybody loves numbers, but just break it down, make it more reasonable, right? So, hit your star, hit your star, hit your star. I hope that I shared enough on that, Christy. I hope I did okay with that. So I'm going to pass it over to Nancy to talk about our pre-B.
I'm excited. Okay, so I think you did good because I'm jazzed. I'm ready to go. I love the STAR program and I love the way you shared it because it's a beautiful opportunity to make extra money and to get some rewards. Our spouses love it when it's like, oh, it was from Mary Kay. So if he loves the float down the river, it doesn't matter how often you use it. The fact that he wanted it, you got it, and here you go, baby. Woo! Who cares? I always let my family, when my kids were living at home, I'd let them pick out something. When my mom was alive, I'd let her pick out something. I always let my husband look at it. Do you see anything that you'd like to have? Because it makes such a difference when they're on board with us. So you did a great job. The pre-B, I have this ready to show y'all. Here is our pre-B. It is the business card case. I love it. There is nothing better, you guys, than to have a business card case with your business cards in it. When you whip it out and you hand a business card, it makes you feel incredibly professional. It makes you feel like you're in business instead of somebody just selling something. And so having a professional business card case with your business cards in it is such a plus. And so I just encourage you, it is $300 in wholesale ordering from the company. That is your pre-B because that is before you get the beautiful jewelry from Mary Kay. But your business card case is your thank you gift and your encouragement gift from Christy and I for making the effort towards your B. And so cute little red faux leather. So no little animals were harmed in the making for your beautiful pre-B business card case. I love my business card case. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to share that yet. There we go. She's showing it off. Isn't it adorable? So when you place your $300 into the company, before the 15th of the month, if you're finishing your B or you're finishing your star, awesome. If you're just working towards your 600 to be consistent, it's awesome. It's a win-win no matter where you are. So focus on your pre-B and you will have a beautiful business card case that will make you feel professional, look professional. And I believe that when we look it and feel it, we act it. And so that fake it till you make it attitude of, just stepping to the plate and becoming who you want to be before you feel like you're there. This is just one step in that direction. So thank you, Christy, for finding it because I love it. I'm excited. I got an extra one for me.
Well, I like to shop, y'all. So there we have it.
Shoppers, so it's really good to have a shopping friend.
I
love to buy.
Yes.
Don't like to shop.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. So when you do the pre-B, that just kind of sets you up to finish your B. And I will tell you guys, I honestly, I'm not a huge jewelry girl. I love it, but I'm not a huge jewelry girl. But this time it is this keychain, and I am digging this keychain. And it says, you can do it. Just like Alana was just saying, you can do it. You can do it. Do it now. Do it now. And so that's just so perfect. But can you imagine putting your keys on this keychain in your cute little Kate Spade handbag? And so here's what I was thinking about this. So when you earn a car from Mary Kay, you get a cute little keychain when you walk across stage to pick up the keys to your car. It's not literally you're picking up the keys, but they are handing you a cute little keychain, and it'll say, you know, Grand Achiever, Premier Club, Premier Plus, or Cadillac, or whatever. And so I'm like, this is the keychain. This is the pre-keychain to the car keychain. So I recommend that everyone get the pre-keychain this month and just roll that on in to going on Target for your car and earning your car and getting the real keychain in a few months from now. What do y'all think about that?
Love it.
I think it's an amazing idea personally, and I know that you guys would love that also. So that is that super cute little keychain, and I'm digging it. So we're gonna do a little celebration real quick. We're gonna pause, do a little celebration of some amazing things that happened last month. Nancy, do you want to go first?
Well, oh shoot. I'm sorry, I'm on a little tiny table. I got excited. It is a little warm out here, and I love you all so much. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes, but that's just less of me, which is good. Esmer finished her red jacket, so she's a brand new red jacket. I'm very excited for her. We did another interview, and so I'm going to be following up, and she is really literally on target for her team leader. And so I'm very, very excited about that. I got to do an interview with Ruth and enjoyed that opportunity, and it's just awesome. I was just actually texting with Ruth before that I feel like when we're preparing for things like our Peek into Pink and doing our Hydra session, and you know, sometimes if you're in the middle of working and you've got all of these things going on, it's easy because you have a flow. But sometimes we're like, oh, I don't know who to call. I don't know what to do. I'm not quite sure where to go. Does anybody relate to that? Anyone? Like you've had a perfect start and now you're at a perfect stop. Okay. And I just feel like that, you know, you just sit down and ask the Lord, who is it that I'm supposed to talk to? Who am I supposed to reach out to? Who is looking for something? And when you get that, oh, I should reach out to so-and-so, you guys do it. It's a God wink. It's him saying they need you. And when we ask sincerely, I believe he answers. And every time I negotiate, not that I would do that, but like, oh, I don't want to call her. And then I think of all the reasons why not to. Does anybody relate to that besides me? You know, I'm already making her objections for her. She hasn't even opened her mouth. I haven't even made the phone call, but I'm here saying, well, whatever. So I am just sharing with you that I'm just really proud of Ruth. I'm really proud of Esmer for just doing it anyway, not thinking about what they're going to think of them, what they're going to think of what we're offering, but just being willing to step to the plate and offer and invite. People can't say no if we don't ask them, and they definitely can't say yes if we don't ask them. And then Miss Sarah's on here. I don't see her beautiful face. I'm sure she's busy with her family, but Sarah and Allison, there she is. Hi, gorgeous girl. Our brand new team members. I am loving working with them. It's my new virtual family, which is very cool. I can't wait to actually see them and hug them and love them. But she has been amazing. Got her business going, has started working on MK University, and has just really been diligent. And I am so proud of her. And so I want to give her a big, huge woohoo, kudos, yay for you. Watch these girls, Alana, Jazz, Ruth, Yesenia, Sharon, Cecilia, Cindy. All of these girls are women that you would want to emulate in this business because they're doing it and they're exactly what you want to be doing. And so I'm excited for her. I love it. She's always calling with questions. And so welcome and congratulations, Sarah.
That's so exciting. Congratulations, everybody. Welcome, Sarah. We're so excited to have you in our big, happy Mary Kay family. I have a huge shout out to Alana for the month of May. She added 3 new qualified team members. She earned a brand new red jacket. I don't know if you'll ever even wear that red jacket or not, because you're just moving right into that director suit. And she already has a red jacket. So anyway, so she's getting a brand new red jacket. And you guys, it was double bonus month. So 3 times in the month of May, she got an instant bonus in her bank account from Mary Kay. And so that was just like, that's super fun money. Like, hello, oh, I'm rich. I just got $100. And so, and it was just from paying it forward. It's just from being passionate about what you do and loving Mary Kay enough to share it with everybody else. And so Jasmine added a new team member in May. I was so proud of Jasmine. We were going to do a beauty experience together, and it ended up just being one person. And so we just chatted on the phone. I knew Jasmine could handle it on her own. And I was like, girl, you're going to sell her a roll-up bag, a princess bag, and you're going to recruit her. And lo and behold, that is exactly what happened. She bought a princess bag, and then she became a Mary Kay consultant. So that is so exciting, so exciting, so exciting. So excited for Jazz. And so what I love seeing, you guys, is I love seeing you plug in here on Monday night. I love seeing you plug in to me and Nancy, asking me questions, participating in our beauty experiences and into the peak, into the pink. And what that is doing is it's giving you the power and the skill and the knowledge to go and do it on your own. And so that's what we want to do. I want to say, oh, no, I'm not doing Wednesday at noon. We have another consultant that's covering that on noon. And we all feel so totally comfortable just turning it over to you. And that's what we want to do. That's what builds amazing leaders, is when we get to empower you to go out and do it, because then you are totally skilled. Like, I'm not even doing interviews with Alana and Jazz anymore. They're just like out there doing it. And so how does that feel? I mean, I know that feels amazing to say, I'm skilled enough to do this. I'm passionate enough to do this on my own, and I'm building my team. And I'm so proud of you guys. And that's what we want for all of you guys, is to feel that power and really, and also feel the fear, but do it anyway. Like, we all feel that fear, but we just do it anyway. And we're just so excited and so proud of you guys. And June really is a momentum month for going into the new year. So make the most of June. Even if it's not a big goal that you're going for, it's going to set you up for an incredible Mary Kay 2021 year. So just make the most of it. So, all right, Nancy, tell them what a Hydra session is.
Heaven on earth. No. Okay, that might be an overstatement, but it is the most amazing, pampering, love your skin session I have ever done. I have been in Mary Kay a long time, and I love skincare and I love lavishing my skin. But this Hydra session is literally the most fun I have ever had, and the most I have enjoyed the process. Does that make sense? I love doing this virtually, because when you do it virtually, you get to do it with them. So like, if I'm teaching a class in front of 25 people at my studio, I'm not taking my face off. I'm not participating. But since I've been doing the Hydra sessions and doing this virtually, I start hopefully cute, and then I dismantle this face and I go through the process with them. And we first start with cleanser with the microdermabrasion. So you're doing a deep exfoliation, or a gentle exfoliation, I should say. And then we do the charcoal mask, and then we do the gel mask, and we do the peel, and we're doing all these different treatments to give your skin amazing exfoliation and declogging the pores, and then ultimate hydration for the skin. So everything in the first part is to exfoliate and to deep cleanse. And then the last is to hydrate and to treat and to pamper your skin. And it's amazing. It doesn't matter. And Ruth will attest to this because she's up after me. So I'm going to ask you to say something about it, Ruth. But it doesn't matter if you have oily skin or dry skin. The products that we use for the Hydra session loves your skin. I have done several, and I haven't had anyone when we were finished say they didn't love their skin the next day, oily skin or dry. And so the Hydra session is amazing for clients that you already have, for people who are your good clients, your time-wise repair clients, for women who want to do the and then some, are looking for extra exfoliation, extra skin plumping. Those are the women to invite for the Hydra session. So now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to move. Is that good? Don't you all want to come with me? I mean, come on. If you don't want to come with me, I didn't promote it good enough because it's like amazing. Okay. I mean, as I was preparing and reading over these, you know, just to give a little bit of product knowledge, I was like, oh my gosh, I love our products. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to actually share this screen with you, is our peel. And I'm a big fan of the peel. I am young on the inside, but on the outside, I've put a little time and grade. And so I've been on this earth longer than mentally and emotionally I feel like I have been. But we use our Time-Wise Radiance Revealing Facial Peel as part of the Hydra session. This is a Time-Wise repair product. This is a glycolic peel. It reveals down to the newest skin. It removes up to 7 layers of skin. You will find this under Product Central. If you go under product and you go to products, it will pop up under Time-Wise Repair. I love, love, love this product. And it says this is for people who are seeing advanced signs of aging, customers who want maybe some more benefits, and of course, giving themselves a little bit of the boost. The product knowledge, oh shoot, it didn't do what I wanted it to, but it's gonna pop right up. I don't know why it's doing this. Your skin looks brighter. The skin's in texture. Texture is a big deal. The little bumpy pores, the unevenness in our skin, the little dry patches. As we get a little bit older, over 30, we want our skin to look smoother and to look better. Fine lines and wrinkles are reduced. Who doesn't want that? Skin tone is more even. And of course, you see immediate benefits. Women, all of us, want immediate. Who does not want to do it and look better right now? Okay? All of us. That's what this product does. This is a part of our Hydra session. Now I'm going to turn it over to Miss Ruth. And Ruth, I'm going to turn it over to you to talk about the Hydra Patch Eye Gel, but I would love for you to just share your little bit of experience that you have, because I know your skin is oily. And oftentimes when we have oily skin, we're afraid. And so I'd like for you to just attest to that, if you would. So give Ruth a big round of applause and woohoo.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, Nancy. I think the first thing I do have to say is I have oily skin and sensitive skin. So I have like a double whammy. But the only thing is I can't use what she just talked about right now, unfortunately, because my skin just turns like a red tomato. But it has not impacted me from being able to use any other products. Now, I think as someone who does have oily skin, I do get to use everything that you would do in the hydro mask or hydro sessions, except for the radiance mask, because with my type of skin, you would think oily might impact you and you become even more greasy or more oily, but it does not. I have seen it work very well. It absorbs into the skin, because that's the whole point of it, is to hydrate your skin so that it would continuously keep, your skin is always in need of moisture. So it is something that you definitely need all the time. So I definitely love this session of product. And one of my favorites, and I do love this one, which ladies, I don't know, how many of y'all use these? The hydrogel. Yes, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. This is like the bomb. I just love it, because at least twice a week, 20 minutes, you know, prepping yourself for bed. And what I love is the fact that, you know, each one of these little bits of these things that you put on, after you take it off, there's still moisture there that you can still rub into your skin, you know, and have it just overnight. And you wake up in the morning and it's like your skin, you literally can see it, like it's just plumped up, because that means it hydrated your skin and it really said, hey, guess what? You're kind of dry, girl. You need some plumping. But I do love it very much. And I like the fact that it's been, as we say in Mary Kay, with everything that is done with the different types of formula testing for dermatology tested, ophthalmologist tested. It's it's suitable for every skin type. Like I said, I have very sensitive skin. It's suitable for every skin type. What's awesome about it too is the fact that if you're someone who wears contacts, I see a lot of chicks here with their glasses, but if you wear contacts, it's okay. It's not going to hurt you. You can still utilize it and use it. So that's awesome as well. So I really do love it. And like I said, I think if you are legitimate, serious with it and do it twice a week, you got about, what, I think 15 weeks of the product, the container. I mean, that in itself, you could sell to your clients. The fact that this is something that they can do twice a week, and it's going to last them for about 15 weeks, more or less, as a product. So they get their money's worth, is what I'm trying to say, is you get your money's worth. And so I think that's what I love so much about the fact that it just hydrates your skin under your eyes. It brings them back to life when you're feeling baggy or patchy, or just really feeling the strain. And it just brings that back to life. And so I really love this very much for your skin. Back to you, Nancy.
Oh, I'm unmuted. Okay, I'm all excited. I do love the eye patches. I have to say that I use them here and here as well, because I have been on this earth a little bit longer than some of y'all. And so trying to just take the best care of me. I feel like I have a lot left to do. And so just taking good care of me and helping those areas look and feel more vibrant makes a difference on the inside. When you look good on the outside, don't you feel better? Do you know what I mean? When people give you a compliment about how soft your skin looks, don't you feel better? So those little things, because we get to do it at half price, guys. Take good care of yourself. I get to talk about the moisture renewing gel mask. You know what, guys? This is like the sleeping beauty of our Mary Kay products. We have had it for a long time, and it's just not something that I really paid that much attention to before. I just kind of thought it was for old ladies that had dry skin. Okay, that might be me, but I don't think that way. It calms and de-stresses the skin. Who does not need their skin to be smoother, softer, and de-stressed? We live in a high stress world. It locks in moisture. It reduces the look. I did not even know this, you guys. It reduces the look of pores. So if you have oily skin with large pores, woohoo, we love the moisture renewing gel mask. If you have dry skin that needs to be firmed and plumped and hydrated, woohoo, we love the moisture renewing gel mask. Firmer, smoother, softer skin. It's formulated to attract and maintain moisture. It has hyaluronate. I looked this up, you guys. I took notes on this today. It is closely related to hyaluronic acid. You know, you see the picture with Eva Longoria, isn't that who it is? Yeah, and she's talking about, makes your skin plump. Well, this is very closely related. It acts like a sponge, helping to attract moisture so that your skin can use it effectively. It contains vitamin B3, which helps to fortify the skin's barrier, which means our barrier to fight what is attacking us. All the free radicals that are attacking our skin, this is the barrier that we are feeding to make our skin better. So it's not just this thing that you use, it truly enhances your skin's ability to fight for itself. I got very excited about this. It contains, I already told you that. Antioxidant superpower fresh acai berries have been reported to neutralize free radicals 80% better than green tea. So it is helping your skin fight for itself. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. It also, okay, and you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. So it's not something that, you can only use once in a while. You can use it 2 to 3 times a week. You can sleep in it overnight, which gives you that, it's like you got an extra 8 hours of sleep for those days when, how many of us run too hard, don't get enough sleep, running around trying to get things done. and we're tired, and sometimes our skin looks stressed, and this is going to help with that. It's fragrance-free. It's suitable for sensitive skin. Ruth can use it. Oil-free, fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, dermatology tested, and it is across the board for all skin types. So you guys, this is something that we should not just leave for special occasions. This is a product that is not expensive and gives great bang for their buck.
I love all these comments going up and down. And then I also love watching everybody's facial expressions. Like, that just makes me happy to watch the facial expressions. So I'm actually going to turn this over to Jazz and Alana at this point. Nancy and I are, and so Nancy can fan herself.
95 degrees out here, guys. I am hot.
We may leave part of what is on the agenda off tonight because we are like at an hour already, and I definitely want us to work on how to invite people. So I'm going to turn it over to Jazz and Alana, but I would love, did everybody print out the scripts that was sent to you? Did y'all get scripts?
I did not. I forwarded it to Ruth. I did not give it to Sarah, and I'm behind. I've been up here playing with my grandbaby. I'm behind.
That's totally fine. We created some new scripts, guys, for how to invite for a beauty experience. Actually, it's a few pages long, but it gives you several different scenarios. And so if you didn't get this, I posted it on my Facebook group page today. I know Nancy probably will after this, if not. But like,
it'll be done tonight, I promise.
Exactly. Exactly. It's all about Asher right now. So, I mean, even I am more than happy to do some role playing with you. Like, if you're unsure of how this is going to sound, or if you want me to get like not be an easy sell, I will be that person for you, whatever it takes. But this is several different scenarios that you could pull from on how to invite people, even if it's people that's been in your customer base for a little while, because it just says, or even if you're a brand new consultant, it just says, I am expanding my Mary Kay business to virtual appointments. And so I can tell you just from personal experience, I've had people in my customer base who never agreed to have an appointment with me before, who has agreed to have appointments with me virtually. So don't be afraid to call those people who you think are not going to book with you. Chances are they're going to, because people are into this whole virtual thing. And so we've got so many different things for them to choose from. What do you think that they're going to enjoy? Are they going to enjoy a hydra session? Are they going to enjoy wake up and makeup? Are they going to enjoy the mix and mask? You know, what do you think that they're going to love? And just give them some options. But this is really good. We were going to do some breakout sessions tonight, but we're running over on time. So print these out, call Nancy or call me and say, hey, let's review these together, because I want to make sure I'm prepared when I reach out to my people. And the other thing that I know this is like the oldest trick in the book, but I'm actually like picking up my phone and calling people. And that's just so weird, right? I know Cecilia's laughing at me too, because she's always been a big caller also. And so I've not been since texting became a thing. I love to text. But what I'm finding, like, I was calling to do a follow-up with my client from Saturday. She kept me on the phone for 35 minutes, chatting me up. So making those connections, people are really hungry for it. So pick up the phone, call them, share your heart with them, tell them why you want them to be on and why they're going to love it. So I'm going to turn this over to Jazz and Nancy, and Jazz and Alana, and they're going to train us.
Okay, I guess I'll start since Alana hasn't unmuted. But so I'm going to just talk about how I've been inviting my ladies since COVID. So just like the tiniest background on me, I'm a nursing student and the summer semester is very tight and condensed. So I kind of have limited how I reach out to people and how I generate some leads. So some of the ways that I do that is I do lead jars. I have pulled my lead jars, but I just redid them yesterday. I did get some new signs, and I did get like a Google number. I got a Google number that I put on that sign, and I kind of have it as like a, you know, those text message, those like campaigns that are kind of like text 500, 500, text beauty to 500, 500 to be whatever, whatever. I did one of those. So I have a lead jar for that to kind of help generate some leads for me because I'm a college student. I'm always thinking of how I can save time and money, and that is going to save me some gas, which is going to save me some money and time. So I have done that. I have done that to get some leads, and how I invite those ladies is, you know, they'll text beauty to whatever number I have. But if you don't have something like that and you're kind of pulling from ladies that you were going to book prior to COVID-19 that you couldn't book because of COVID-19, I kind of just sent them like a text message like, hey, this is, hey, Susan, this is Jasmine from Mary Kay. I hope you're having like a great weekend or a great Tuesday or a great Wednesday or whatever. And then I tell them why I'm texting them. Like, we talked a little, I'm reminding them of why I'm texting them again. Hey, I'm just following up with you. We did talk a couple of months ago about you having a beauty experience prior to COVID-19, because sometimes COVID has like blurred our orientation to time, place, and person. So you have to reorient them on like why you're messaging them. So I'm just following up with you prior to COVID-19. We talked about a beauty experience. I just wanted to see if you were still interested in something like that, because some people are very hesitant on getting back out there. So if they say yes, that's awesome. If they say no, I totally understand that. I do tell them that I have made some accommodations. So my theme tonight is going to be keywords. I have learned that keywords is very important in inviting my ladies. So my keywords would be, I have made some changes to accommodate my beauty experiences. So let's say that she says yes. Susan says, yes, I still want a beauty experience. I'm stressed out. My kids are driving me crazy. My husband's driving me crazy. I need something just for me. So I call that my meet and greet. I am meeting my hostess, or I'm meeting my lead lady or whatever. So I do my meet and greet with them, and then I book the day. So it's very important for me to book the day prior to the next step that I'm going to show you, because I want to get them in my date book. So I tell them, awesome, I'm very excited for you to have your beauty experience. I want to get you in my date book. What would work best for you, a weekday or a weekend? Now, prior to that, I have already gone through my calendar for that month, and I have already figured out when I'm going to party. So I usually pick 1, maybe 2 weekdays, and then I pick a Saturday. I don't do Sundays. If I do a Sunday, I must love you, but I don't do a Sunday because that's my rest day, okay? I rest from work, myself, school, everything. So I usually pick like 1 to 2 weekdays and then a weekend. They say, I love to do a weekday. I give them the day and the time. I see what works for them. I book them. Then I send them my pre-profile confirmation. So I would love to share my screen if that's possible. This is my pre-profile document that I send them. So I say, hey, Susan, I'm really excited for your beauty experience. Please fill out this pre-profile confirmation. This will book your appointment with me. This will hold your appointment with me. So I can't send them anything if they don't tell me what I need to know. So I will send them this pre-profile confirmation. And at the top, it has their email address. It has virtual beauty experience. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get them to remember some keywords. So virtual beauty experience. Here I have a little bit about me. I have a picture of me because I want them to know what I look like. If they're not going to see me in person, I want them to know who they are looking at when we do meet face to face, you know, face to face. So this is a picture of me. I tell them what the beauty experience entails. I do charge $5 for my shipping, for my beauty bags. It does cover the cost of shipping. In the beginning, when we first started doing this, I wasn't, and it kind of was hitting my finances a little bit. So I charge $5 for shipping. And the ladies usually don't have an issue with paying that. With me doing that, I do tell them how they can pay. I have Cash App and PayPal, and I just tell them to choose either or. I have them give me their first and last name, a phone number. I ask if I can reach them at that number, because that number might be like their husband's number or a family phone. So I just want to make sure that it's okay that I can reach them at that number. Another email address, you know I have it at the top, but I just left it. And then I have them put their address. So I need to know where I need to send the package. And then I ask for their skin type. And then I ask if they want to do a charcoal mask or microdermabrasion. So the reason why I kind of stopped doing both of them is because I wanted to create a touch point. So a touch point is a reason for me to contact them. They try that sample, I want to contact them again and say, hey, this is Jasmine from your beauty experience. I just wanted to see how you loved that microdermabrasion if they chose the charcoal mask. So that's one reason. And then a second reason that I do charcoal mask or microderm is because I want them to choose something based off of an issue that they are currently having or an issue that they've had for a while. And I want them to see the full benefit of the product. To me, that's just a me thing. I want them to see the entire charcoal mask on their face, on their entire face. And I want them to see it go from dark gray to light gray and see all of that. Or I want them to feel the microdermabrasion all over their face. So, and then I put like a cute little description at the end. I ask color. I ask if they are a skincare person or a makeup person. And I have this question in there because when I do get them in their beauty experience, I already know which second appointment I kind of want to pitch to them afterwards. So if I know they're kind of like, I don't really wear makeup, it's not really important to me, but I love skincare, I know that the hydro session is for them. So I'm going to pitch that a little bit more than I do like a glamour appointment, because I do want that second appointment with them. I do want to talk to them. I do want to have that relationship with them. So I want to make sure that I am marketing something to them that I know that they're going to love. So if they choose a skincare, I do the hydro session as my second appointment. If they do the makeup, I do the glamour. If they like both, I pitch both. And then I just let them choose. Another thing that is optional for my ladies is I do have them do the skin analysis app. I kind of want to start utilizing that a little bit more. I do want them to kind of see, their, like, I don't want to say the condition of their skin because I don't want them to think that it's terrible, but I do want them to kind of get a mental picture of, oh, I could probably clear up some of these fine lines, or, my dark circles are a little, I don't want them there. So I could clear that up a little bit. So I do want them to download the app so it's in their phone. And then I do offer like a $10 off if they choose to buy something. I do say that it's optional. And then I have this little graphic here so they know when they go to download it, they know what the Skin Analyzer app looks like. And then I have them take a picture of it or screenshot it and send it to me. I provide my email that they send it to. So I have their email in my email list. It's another point, another touch point. And then I do that. And then at the bottom, if they have guests that they want to invite, I have a section for that. And then I ask them at the bottom, you know, if there's any skincare concerns that they have, or something that they feel is missing from their skincare routine, and then they submit it, and then I get it. And I have all of that in there because it cuts down time for me. It cuts down the guesswork. And it's kind of like a mini pre-profile sheet. Like if they were in person, they would fill that sheet out. But we're not in person. So I need to figure out a way to get that information. So I created this pre-profile sheet just for that, so they can see what they're getting themselves into. And I already have information for their second appointment. So like, what color are their eyes? I already know what color their eyes are. And if they do a glamour, I already know what color color card to put in their thing, things like that. So that's how I invite my ladies. And then if they can't book on the spot right then and there, I just set a reminder in my phone to follow up with them in 3 days to pick a time. And the follow-up really is important, because I did that today with a girl. I knew she was going to get her schedule today. I followed up with her today, and I got her in my books. So the follow-up is important for me. The sending them that pre-profile is important. I get all their information, and they know that if I fill this out, it secures their appointment with me. So for me, keywords is a big thing. I want them to know the keywords. I want them to sound familiar when they get in their beauty experience. And I just want them to look forward to having a really, really, really good time with me. So that's how I invite my ladies. I know that was a lot, but that's how I invite my ladies. And I just like reading all the confirmations. So it's kind of fun.
Yes. So I really love that, Jazz, because not only is it your booking system, it's almost your coaching system and your confirmation system all wrapped up in one. It's awesome. Love it. And I think the girls are going to want to link to maybe your preview side of things so that they can create the same thing. That'd be awesome. Thank you. All right, Alana, what do you have for us?
Okay, so Jazz covered the meat and potatoes of a whole lot of it, because I have, I have a form that looks extraordinarily like that. However, I've been seeing a lot of that Skin Analyzer app that I'm going to be adding in. But I do want to say, maybe this is part of our collaboration, Jazz. I also have a short little video where somebody can earn 50% off of one makeup item for watching basically Christy's story. And yes, thank you, Christy. And I asked the follow-up questions, smart shopper, side hustle, or brand new full opportunity. So it also allows me to roll into interest level in the company, interest level in the products, whether or not, I've had a few smart shoppers join my team recently that are extremely smart shoppers, or or they said, oh wow, okay, I'm gonna give this a try. So just FYI, we never know what somebody might need, and sometimes they just need to get the foot in the door. So I have that little bit in, so that way, even before I really get to know them, they know a little bit more about us. Christy put together an amazing video that really speaks to our current climate, our current society, and especially to the generation that's coming. So the meat and potatoes about booking, coaching, all of that, having all of that information in there. Jazz already shared that with you. I will say though, just being a little bit, since COVID, how have I gotten people onto virtual experiences? Just being more present on social media, making wise posts, not flooding my Facebook profile with only Mary Kay. Sometimes I'm talking about the business, but I say nothing about Mary Kay. It just gathers interest. I got so many likes on a recent thing that just talked about how my business changed my life. And there were some Mary Kay pictures in there, of course, but like they had to go digging for that. So it just be more present on social media. I know that, like, if you ask my husband, social media is the devil, and I would agree to a certain extent, but it is here, and why not use it to our advantage, because we don't have to leave to do anything, and we don't have to pay for anything. I'm not saying that I post something every single day, but I do take advantage of a whole lot of other people's ideas that are sharing them out to the Mary Kay world, and putting a twist on it, putting a spin on it, making it my own. So it's not even that I'm not creative. I am not creative. Can I say that again? I am not creative. So if you see something creative, it probably came from somebody else. And I like to give credit where credit is due. Lori Hogg puts out some amazing stuff, and I always give her credit whenever I post her stuff. But she has amazing tips. Tip Tuesday. That is where my Tip Tuesdays come from. But just being more present and, putting information out there, sharing my love for the company, my love for products, just being positive, reminding everybody that there is a positive thing, it gathers interest. And I just follow up on that. It's follow up. Do you know my $100 day today was a lady that I met probably last summer, and I didn't start originally talking to her about Mary Kay, but she asked me what I was doing, and I told her I'm working my business this coming weekend, and I told her about that, and she said, oh, okay. I'm more into natural stuff, and that was just as naturally as coming out. And the conversations have just layered a little bit, and I've constantly followed up with her, like, okay, well, do you want to try this? Okay, well, do you want to try that? A lot of women, like, if I post my love for something in particular, I might get a message saying, ooh, tell me a little bit more about this, and then I send them a sample, and then all of these things. And especially if they're sampling some TimeWise 3D, I especially am inviting them to a virtual beauty experience. Most definitely. I might do a one-on-one, if their schedule doesn't work with our beauty experience schedule, because right now I'm training on Tuesdays. I do my extra stuff on Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays are my days to party. So that's me right now. So I will do one-on-one consultations at a random time that works for both me and them, and I get to do it over video, and I don't need to go anywhere. And it's just about following up and allowing them the opportunity. It's just like with our products. We're not pushing anything on them, but if they want to try it, why not let them get the best of it? Right? I'm not saying you have to do this, but you'll have so much fun if you do, like it just makes the experience so much better. If you really want, we can do one-on-one, but it's so much fun. There's giveaways on these ones. On a one-on-one, not so much. You get me, that is your giveaway. So it's all about follow-up and layering and being open to the idea. Just be open to it. It is scary as heck trying to figure out how you're going to put it all together. But let me tell you, after that first time you put it together, it gets easier and easier and easier. So just do it. I'm going to repeat myself. Do it now, do it now, do it now. But I don't know that I have much more to add, because Jazz really shared the bulk of it with all of us. So
Awesome. Y'all did a great job. That's the Din Din Club from, I don't know if y'all remember that from Mary Kay's autobiography. I know Nancy remembers it. Do it now, do it now, do it now. Mary Kay called it the Din Din Club. So yes, you guys did an amazing job. I am so thankful that we recorded tonight. So much powerful information has been shared. And I love it when you guys are on the agenda. Because it just, I want you guys to shine, and so we love that. So let's have a one-on-one session with the scripts if you feel like you need it. But this is really good. I took some of Crystal Trojanowski's and I kind of reworded some of it because some of it was no longer relevant, or it's not relevant for the way that we work. So, but anyway, I'm super excited about this. Any questions or comments before we have Nancy pray us out?
One quick thing. I originally had the foundation quiz in place of the Skin Analyzer app, but it wasn't working at all. Like the link wasn't working. So I would have had that in there, so I can get their foundation match if they wanted that, or if they wanted CC cream, I would have had that match, but it wasn't working. So that's why the Skin Analyzer app is in there. But yeah, that's all I have.
I think that's really good to replace it with a Skin Analyzer, because I really think that it's not that hard to match CC cream. Like even if you stalk somebody on Facebook, you could pretty much match somebody for CC cream. Yeah. So anyway, all right. Anything else? Okay, Nancy, will you close us?
I just want to say you guys were phenomenal. I'm excited. I'm learning new stuff all the time. And I love that. I love the fact that every day is something new and exciting. I'm never bored. I'm never like, oh, it's the same old stuff. It's always something new. And you guys bring that to the table. You guys did a great job. So thank you. You blessed me. It's awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to pray us out of here. And remember, Monday is our Peek into Pink. And so use those scripts. Let's invite. We want you to build your team. We want you to have everything your heart desires out of this business. And most importantly, we want to bless other women and be change makers in this world. I wasn't looking for Mary Kay when it came into my life. I didn't know that's what I was looking for, but I'm so grateful. And so I want to be that for other people, as I know you do too. So let's pray out, guys. Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. I thank you for these amazing women that shared, for being willing to just step out and open their hearts and share what they have learned in their experience. And so, Father, I just pray that you would bless them exceedingly and abundantly, Father. And for our new consultants, Father, I pray that they will just glean what they need and take those baby steps, one step at a time, knowing that we will be there as their leaders to help them. Never alone, but always in charge. And Father, I thank you for each and every one. Father, I pray that we would be bold and courageous. Father, that we would be on our knees before you asking, who should we reach out to? Who is looking for this? Father, that we would be led, not just flinging and not just striving, but truly led to the next step, to the next person. And Father, I pray that we would be change makers, that we would be difference makers financially, emotionally, spiritually, and in women's lives, that they could become everything that they were meant to be in this world. And so I thank you for that. I thank you for the amazing things that are happening in each and every life. And Father, I'm so grateful we can do it together. We are better together. In Jesus' precious name, amen.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you all for being on tonight. We just appreciate you more than you know. So
you guys are awesome. Can't wait to be home.
Yeah. Go inside and get cooled off, Nancy.
Yeah, get rid of the mosquitoes.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye.